compliments my fly. And when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine.
Music licensing reimagined.
I got a girl that compliments my fly. And when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine. My one time for the one time.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? We finally back. I had to get a fresh haircut for you guys today, man. Now, what's going on, everybody? How everybody been doing?
I'm on a pillow. What am I sitting on right now?
Well, no, man. We appreciate everybody for being here. I know we haven't posted in a few weeks now. We've been very busy, but we're gonna be more consistent now. Now that we are monetized and we can actually get put out in the space where they let people, content get out. We out of YouTube jail finally. So
we were in YouTube jail for guess how many months?
Yo, that show was crazy, man. Like I was watching like our views, like we was getting like almost 1 million views a day.
Oh, I don't see. I never looked.
Yeah, I was watching the analytics. We was getting like 1 million views a day, type of stuff. Then we started getting like 600. Then we started going 500. Then we all the way down to like 100. And then
after we got demonetized.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, man, let's just hold off and focus on family and do a couple of things, and then we'll bring it back once we get monetized again. So thank you guys for always being there and coming back and supporting us. Man, we really appreciate everybody that became members again. That was once were members and everything, man. So so we have a good topic today. Look,
I normally do the talking in the beginning. You had held it down, huh?
Man. So I got a fresh cut. I got this at least I can do it.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm Lady Di. This is my husband James, and this is Dating to Marriage Support. So what we do is we try to influence others who are dating to get married. Commitment is one of the biggest steps to get married. And I feel that, if you're committed for a while, that's kind of leading into marriage. So you might as well go ahead and do it. You don't have to wait. There's some people that together for 10 years and, if you're already committed for 10 years and you guys are loyal, faithful, and, you guys trust each other, then I don't see the issue with trying to, get married. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And man, honestly, we gotta, especially in our community, we gotta bring marriage. We gotta make marriage great again, type of deal. Like, we need to wear the red hats. But no, man. But honestly, like in our community, we at the bottom of the bottom. So at least if we can, double what our marriage rates are now, we can have better families, better communities, and better children. Because at the end of the day, this is what we're doing this for our kids and families and different things like that. So if you don't have no family, kids, or whatever, what are you living for? So it's, that's how I look at it.
People living to, look at the sun, go to the beach.
Yeah.
They having fun doing that. Can you see a life like that? Just you, no wife, no kids. You got some friends, I guess, and you have your own family, your immediate family, but you had no wife and no kids. What would you be doing right now?
Yeah, so we need to go on Instagram too. So
I asked you a question though.
Okay.
I said, what would you be doing?
Oh shoot, I thought you were talking to them.
I'm asking you, and that's y'all too. But I'm asking you, what would you do if you didn't have a wife and kids?
I guess I'd just be kind of, I don't know, man, because I never envisioned my life like that. So I think I'll probably be working and being a zombie out here, like
a zombie.
Yeah, because this is basically you just wake up, go to work, and come back home type of deal. So it's kind of. I don't see how a lot of people, or some the people that do power to you, but I can't see my life that way. So
that's what I was saying. Basically, people are just living to just kind of like go on vacation.
Yeah, exactly. Like I can't, like, honestly, to me, vacations are overrated.
It's not overrated.
Yeah, vacations are overrated, man. It's like,
what's overrated about a vacation? It's just taking a break from the world.
I can be at home and be happy as hell.
Yeah, I can too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree. Me too. I could literally. I'm like, I could be a homebody, but
man, I have to live. If I lived in a place like I'm the type of person I would rather live there rather than just go on a vacation for a week because you know what I mean. Me moving around so much, right? I see like it's so much things to do in these areas. You will never be able to experience the everything that's going on there, and it's always going to be some stuff that you miss.
That's a good thing about vacation. You could just go back.
Yeah, it's like
yep.
Because now
you ain't making no sense.
You want to go somewhere else.
So go somewhere else.
Now you want to go to Hawaii. You know, now you want to go somewhere
else.
That's
good. So, you could go wherever you want.
He said the Manic G. Hey, what's up, brother? What's going on?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's up, Pod?
I know it's been a long time since we've been on here, but I hope y'all are
back.
well.
We back. We monetized now, so we. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Stefan, what's up?
Just Rules. What's going on?
One of our members. Thanks for subscribing again. Well, no, rejoining membership again.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, man. So man, we got a great topic. This gonna get into.
Well, I got many topics. Okay, so the main topic is single women want second chances after failed relationships. That's the main topic because that's actually, you know what? Besides me putting those celebrities as on my thumbnail, many women actually do this. They want someone that they had before that was good for them. So if that person is not tied up, you know, they're gonna try to get that person back. It happens all the time.
Spin the block. Yeah, man. Honestly, when I have like conversations with like people I work with or family members, I always like when I talk to women, they always had a good man in their life that they said they wish they would have married, right? And a lot of times that guy be single still because you know what I mean. But they said, "Dang, I should have did him right." And I think that's what's messing up our marriage rates because a lot of times we don't know we got somebody good till they gone, right? And that's a stupid way to look at life. I always like to appreciate the things I do have because I don't want to ever have that feeling.
Exactly.
So if you one of those type of people that's like, I wish I would have did this. I wish I did that. Man, try to do better the first time, man. Because honestly, like it's hard to find genuine good people. And when you find genuine good people, man, you stupid to walk on them.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's why I stay with James. Now, our story, you know, before we got married, we broke up like 2-3 times. You know, the first breakup was pretty long. It was some months. I say long. Months is long. You know, we can
get into that later.
Okay. Remind me to get into this later. Wait, don't press the video yet.
Oh no, I ain't press the video. Yeah. Hey, the King and Me show. What's going on? He said.
You know who that is?
Yeah. I know King. King Smith, actual King Smith.
Yes.
What's going on? What's up, y'all? It says here, but not here. Watching the Bama game, King. Yeah, man. I was just watching, man. I had it. Luckily, it's we doing bad right now. So
what's the score?
Yeah, man.
What's the score?
We losing. That's it. That's
King. What's the score?
I don't want to know the score. I'm gonna watch the rest of the game. I got it.
Oh, you committed to our channel. You stopped watching your favorite game ever.
Yeah.
To come talk. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
I wasn't even gonna bring this shit up because we losing, but
you know he's from Alabama too, right?
Yeah.
So it was gonna come up. What else he said? She also says she likes y'all shirts.
I appreciate
Thanks,
that.
Michelle.
Thank you.
How are y'all? Yeah. So let's get into the brick lady. Now we're gonna make this quick. I ain't trying to talk about this domestic violence long. I just want to talk about it because it's kind of like, you know, trending and it's something that actually has been happening. Men are coming out of their shell. I say it like that. They coming out their shell and they swinging. Okay. They swinging at ladies who have, you know, that are disrespectful, you know? So let's talk about that. It's actually happening. Men are not putting up with no BS anymore. So I do want to talk about it, but we ain't got to talk about it long. It's a triggering topic. So let me just play a clip. I don't know if y'all seen all of the clips, but I'm going to just play about 3 of them. So let's get into it.
Man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watched. And they don't give a
wow.
Yeah, this man hit me, he grabbed a rock and he hit me in my face and I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watched. Y'all see that?
Yeah, she said all of them just watched.
Yeah.
So y'all wasn't going to do nothing?
Why is she recording it like looking like that?
What you mean?
What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man. Do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
Dang.
Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Yeah.
I ain't never
Nah,
done
that's-
anything in my
Honestly, that's the biggest knot I think I've ever seen. Like, he hit her with a brick or a rock or something like that.
life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick.
Wow.
And all these niggas is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and they're all just watching.
I wonder why. Oh,
I just heard some cap in here. All right.
you heard some cap.
All right, so let me go big string with this. Ladies. All right. So I'll put this this will be a question for you, right? So if you see a man is mad at you for whatever you did, right?
I'm running.
Why the fuck did she just this man picked up a brick and
I'm
he's
running.
mad at you? And you just gonna she just said, yeah, he picked up a brick, and then everybody sitting up there watching and then hit me in the face. You
Yep.
see how you said you running?
Yeah, you gotta leave. Like,
Why the fuck you not hot telling out that you want to be strong, right?
that's like there's some ladies, you know, that
Come on, man.
with violence, they'll just hit me then, or
Yeah,
you know, I don't know if it's shocked or especially when there's like a weapon involved. I don't know if they're shocked and they're like, well, you're not gonna do it. You're gonna go to jail. You're not gonna do it.
Somebody.
Right. That's the thing. It's like you challenging people.
Like if a man pull out a gun, you think I'm not getting up out of there?
That's what I'm saying. They would stay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
some women, not all. Some women would stay. Like,
if
you're not gonna pull the trigger.
If a fight is breaking out, you think I'm just gonna stand around? Oh yeah, I'm a man. Yeah. No, I'm gonna get up out of there because I understand that if it's a fight go out, that means there's gonna be weapons probably pulled out too as well. So why would I want to be around that situation anyway?
Basically.
And it's late as hell out there. Why is she the only woman out there?
That's another point. Yeah.
Why are you the only woman there? She says all these men out there. That's a reason for you not to be there.
Yeah.
When have you ever been in a situation like this?
When I was 12 years old.
You was ratchet back then.
At 12, I'm ratchet at 12. The hell? Not exactly, but you know, I didn't really understand. Like, you know, you play fight with people, you play fight with the same gender.
I'm talking about not play fight, but I'm talking about.
I know it's not play fight. I wasn't done.
I'm talking about an environment with a whole bunch of guys. And just you as a woman.
I was never just a whole bunch of guys. It's always at least one other female.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm like, yo, what's going on with her? All right, let's go back to the video. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit about what she said. Okay. I like this view better.
Okay.
Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men.
He picked up a brick. So you watching this man pick up a brick?
You should have been skew. Like,
I'm not saying that the guy is right, but I'm not saying that
we didn't get to that part yet. We didn't get to that part yet. We just saying right now, whatever,
right?
You should
but
leave.
We gotta be smart, man. We can't keep playing victim. Like if I'm walking down a dark alley, people gonna be like, "Why the hell?" Guys gonna be like, "Why the hell?" If I get robbed, they're gonna be like, "Why you do that?"
Well, let's talk about the great, right? The movement, feminism movement. They're like, I could wear whatever I want down a dark alley.
You sound dumb as hell.
That's the same concept that that you're mentioning. That's what people think today.
If you believe that, you stupid.
I could walk down the street and go to the store with half my cheeks hanging out.
Oh, I can wear all red in the Crips neighborhood, and then nothing ain't gonna happen to me.
What
the hell? They gonna be like, "Oh, where you from?"
See, you had to bring that hood.
Like, come on, man. Like, we
no,
gotta
but it's
be
true.
smart.
Like I understand. Like I get the concept of what you're saying. Like people, they're saying no matter what I do, what I wear, you shouldn't have the right to act on it. Yeah. Okay, I agree to that part, except everybody right.
Everybody ain't following the rules, my guy.
That's the thing.
They gonna whoop your ass. They gonna take
everybody in this world is not good. We know this. Yeah. So you might come across somebody that already probably off 3 people before you. So what makes you different?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to be smart out here. That's
Oh,
all.
shit, I would have been the most smileless nigga getting up out of there.
Just rules. Anyway, so what is it? Social Somalian.
Mhm. Oh.
Violence is foreign to me. Never seen it ever on American soil. Rare for sure. Hey, I'm trying to be on my best behavior tonight.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, come on. I was like, man, honestly, like when I first heard about this video, whatever, because I seen it on World Star a while ago, like a week or two ago. I was like, why would a guy do that? Because he ain't giving you the number. Like, guys are used to get this.
No, he probably was just tired. I mean, these are our speculations.
Yeah,
we don't really know the true story. That's what she said. But what did he say? We're not gonna get his statement.
But honestly, like I it must have been some disrespect, like there. Like if you would have seen the video, like I seen another.
I'm about to play the video.
Not this video, but I'm talking about another one.
I'm about to play another video after this.
Is it? I'm about to explain it.
I don't know. So let's finish the video.
But you don't know if I'm about to explain it. But I'm explaining. So if was it in New York?
I didn't pay attention to this.
You don't know if it's from New York.
Listen. Look, we got videos after this.
Yeah, but no. So the woman was being disrespectful. She was like this woman out right
now.
Another
lady. Okay.
Yeah, and she was out with a whole bunch of men around her, and then she was being disrespectful to the guy, and the guy hit her with a skateboard, and none of the guys did anything.
I ain't see that one.
Yeah, so none of the guys did anything, right? And you know what I mean. So it's the same kind of sentiment.
Why?
Like why are y'all out here and just thinking like these guys? If these guys are out like this, right? They're not going to be the most peaceful guy. Like, say if it was me, right? If I wouldn't do that, of course, right? But everybody ain't gonna think like me, and I understand that. As men, we understand how dangerous the world is, right? So we, as women, please, you know what I mean. I look at y'all as my sister and stuff like that. I would tell my sister the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can't be out there being crazy because that's how guys gonna look at you, and they're not gonna come to your protection because they're gonna think you crazy as hell. Who want to protect a crazy woman?
I don't know. You tell me.
Let's just be real. Nobody ain't want to protect the. But say if she was like a nice or a feminine woman or something, she wouldn't be out there anyway. Whatever. But you know what I'm saying.
She can still be out there. She just won't be out there like causing a scene. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Yep. That's crazy, man. Let's see.
It was like, what are you gonna do? And I told.
She like, what are you gonna do? So he picked up a brick and he said, "What are you gonna do?"
I just said they're gonna say you're not gonna pull that trigger. They're gonna say these things, and I'm like You don't know what someone is going to do. So you either have to find a way to protect yourself, which is either leaving, running away, hiding, or getting a brick too.
Get your hands whooped.
Don't fight men. Don't fight men.
She gotta look like this for like a month and a half now.
It's terrible.
Whatever, because that shit's swollen. Like, right?
No, it's really
I remember
bad.
I gave somebody a black eye before, and it took about a month for him to heal. Right?
With the fist, right?
Yeah. So I know this shit probably gonna take about a month and a half.
It's terrible.
Probably 2 months.
All these men like, yo, why this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick, and all these niggas is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and they're all just watching.
Would you want me to help her? That's my first question. She wanted me to come up with some questions today, guys. So, all right, that's my first question. Would you want me to help this woman? If we out, we part, we having a good time, blah blah blah. And the guy asks for a number, and she say no, and then she pick up the brick, and she's like, "What you?"
Well, let me answer the question after I play the next video.
Okay.
For real.
All right.
And they let that nigga get in the car.
Ooh, wait, okay, pause. Now, forget why he did it. They let him get in the car and leave. Now, you have to answer this. You don't got to see the next video to answer this question. Would you let the man, like, that's like a hit and run?
The hell?
Nah, for real. Would you let a guy, or men, would y'all let a guy just hit somebody with a brick or a rock and then leave? That's bad. That part, I agree with her there. That's bad as hell.
Would you want me to? So you want me to beat his ass? What you want me to do?
No, just drag his ass out the car and be like, nah, nigga, we calling the cops. Y'all gotta, because that's bad. You listen, both of y'all need to be either locked up or one of y'all need to be locked up, because ain't no way you gonna let a guy just leave. That's like somebody getting shot and you just let them leave. Like, no, you gotta get them so they won't do it again.
Yeah. Just Ruth said rumors report says she fought with her personal female friend before the alleged brick hit. Yes, James. Too many questions to ask about the strange incident. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man. Everybody like listen. Said green lady died. Where is the CSIT?
You feel me?
It's a Mr. Man and Mr. Brick.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, like we got DNA on the brick. Like y'all tripping. I wouldn't. You gotta bring his ass back. Hey, what's up? It's been a long time. Okay, it's been a long time.
But no, man. So it's like what? So all right, you want to ask the question now?
Hey, Takey.
Hey,
what's
going on?
Up?
So you ready for my question now?
Wait, we gotta finish playing the rest of the video.
This is what y'all doing to women?
I do.
Hold on. She's good at this.
They saying that she done this last year.
Y'all see how she zoomed in? Did she zoom in?
True.
With one hand?
I'm crying. Zoom into my face, like
yo.
How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
But she's
yo.
No. She just put the phone down.
But how she got it so perfectly on her?
Women? How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
Yo, she got training.
She's dumb as hell.
You ever fuck with Brianna Taylor ever again?
Oh.
This is the girl now.
You ever fuck with Brianna Taylor ever again?
This look like that was staged.
She barely tapped him though.
Yeah. But yeah, so all right, so we have a woman that don't care for masculinity men or masculine men, whatever. So she's abusing guys type of deal, right? So
I mean, she barely tapped him. She literally just did that for people to say, "Ooh," like she wasn't even trying to hit him for real.
It might be staged, whatever. But honestly, man, with the state of our community and what's going on in this American society, it's gonna be hard for men to act like traditional men because we're not rewarded. Like a lot of times, traditional men are either embarrassed or not respected, or they lose their life. Like I remember one guy, he had I remember this. It was an African guy. He had a family. He was married with a wife and kids, and he was helping out a single mom because she was out of milk. So it was snowing. So he drove to the store to help get us some milk. Got stuck and lost his life. So now the wife is widowed and the single mom, you know what I mean, still had to do what she had to do, whatever, right? But now we have another woman that's without a man in her life too as well because he was trying to help her. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of guys are like, man, is it really worth it? Because like the guys back in the day was respected. You know what I'm saying? But in today's time, we like to make it seem like all those men were just beating women. Like no, it was no respectable men back in the day. They were just only all the wives were just getting beat, cheated on, and disrespected every day, and all this type of stuff, whatever, right? You know what I mean? Because of lies or stories, because you know one person in your family that it happened to, or two people in your family that you happened to, but you got a big ass family. And I like to talk to the women about this, right? So they'd be like, yeah, they was doing this. Okay, so was your dad doing this?
Nah.
Oh, no. Oh, was your granddad doing this? No. Oh, was your brother? No.
Now,
so why the hell are you saying all this?
James literally, like, he had conversations with many women about this. Like,
Yeah.
he is bold asking questions like that.
I be
like, I should record.
Yeah, yo, like we need
I
to be
be
on the
like,
streets.
we need to be on the street. We do.
Yo, like
we're gonna do it one day
I
because
promise you,
we
yo.
got questions and we want to know from the people.
I be like why? So why are you bringing all this trauma when this shit didn't even much happen to you? So
Hippie diva chick, hey, what's up? Says, see, that's why I thought this was fake.
yeah.
How she tapped him? Like, if you really wanted to hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going on YouTube. All right. Yes, you guys, if you're on Instagram, you can stay here, but you know, it's better on YouTube for the full experience.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I was gonna ask you something.
It's a genuine pain when they're allow anyone to talk so accurately as she did. Yeah, man. Cause that's why I'm like, yo, is this kind of what's going on with this? What's going on with her? So, and you didn't ask my question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
now
what you want me to do in this situation?
well,
We out there having a good time.
you know me. I answer questions, but then I'll be kind of like,
Yeah.
What I was gonna say
We
was
got your
it
ass
was
on the peef tonight. We got you on the peef tonight.
there was no way that you was gonna stop him from hitting her with that brick. But because she hit him, I'm not okay. How can I say this?
Oh.
How can I say this? I don't agree with men hitting women if they get hit. Why? Because you guys are extremely stronger than us by far. So there's really no comparison.
No way, women can do exactly what men can do.
There's no comparison. So
hey, put the cash app up there. Women can do exactly what men can do, and
I'm saying so because we are two different. Like now, if it was a lady versus another lady, then y'all need to fight it out. But men hitting ladies because you got hit, either you could, maybe pin her down so she don't hit you again, do that. Walk away, leave, call the cops. Yeah, women call cops on y'all. Call the cops. There's many ways. Some people think, oh, I'm not calling the cops. I could defend myself. Y'all dudes be bold. But to hit someone, no. So to answer the question, I would not want you to help her because she hit him. Now, whatever she got coming to it, that's her ass.
Yeah.
Do I agree with what he did? No. Should you help her? No. So that's it.
Oh.
Okay.
What's going on, AP?
Hey, AP.
Partner, what's going on with your brother? Now, what you about to ask
Take he said, nope, 911. Amen. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no way.
Become a male Karen. Yes, we have them. And then she'll there talk instead of calling police, she'll there recording on Instagram.
Well, okay. Just Ruse just said who hit her. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, but I guess self-defense. Is that where we're gonna lead with that? Okay. We're gonna lead with self-defense.
Where's the mystery brick brother?
Maybe what I mean. I don't know. Y'all men, you just gotta be smart.
Yeah.
Man,
he said with all that energy she exerted, gaslighting innocent others while filming herself. Why is it there any video of the legs brick man? Yeah, man, because I don't think she believed that guy was gonna hit her. A lot of I promise you, like oh my gosh, man. Can I say that? Oh, I can say this. I came so close from hitting some ladies before in my life. Because because they was being so damn disrespectful. Well, and I didn't like that shit. So men, when we get angry, the first thing we like to do is fight, right? So I had to say, hey, this is a female. Let me not do this. But if that was a guy, we would have been fighting. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times guys don't be doing all this stuff that a lot of these ladies get away with, because we understand we're gonna have to talk. It's gonna be some violence coming. You know what I'm saying? But I had to restrain myself. Like a lot of times, like I could have been out of a job, type shit. Like
at work,
yeah, like for real.
Oh yeah, I remember one of them.
Yeah, like because you seen when I was on the basketball court, what happened? Like because.
No, for real, James. It don't matter who it is. He hate when he get disrespected. Mm-hmm. It's on a whole nother level. So men like you, right? Because obviously this man, if he actually did hit her with a brick or a rock or whatever, he probably is like you in that way, in the sense of you disrespected me. Now you about to get this smoke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna get that. No.
Nah, but it's good that you was. So how did you said you had to say that this is a female? Because try to explain more about how you refrained yourself, because he and other men are not the only ones who actually will hit somebody. So how do you stop this hitting business?
Honestly, man, I took deep breaths. I had to take some deep breaths. You know what I mean? I had to like calm down. You know what I mean? I had to realize like, hey, you know what I mean? My son is in the room because my son was there too as well. So what type of example would I want to set for him as well? So it was a lot. Was a lot of things like I had to like really think about, and I was like, man, I came close. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, luckily I didn't, and you know what I mean, I was able to kind of just chill out and You know what I mean? Take some deep breaths and calm
So
down.
so how about this? If the times you get disrespected, how about you just not feel so I guess get so angry? Maybe that's what it is. Because you get disrespected, then y'all get angry.
No.
So just eliminate the anger. How do you do that?
This with men and respect is that's the highest level, right? For a man, because now you belittling a man, right? So you belittling a king type of shit. Like that's kind of like you going to a king's palace and pissing on the thing, and then you tell the king like, "Hey, don't be mad because I just pissed on your."
I'm talking about like angry to violence. I'm saying.
But think about it. If you went to a king's house and you pissed on the curtains or whatever that he had, and then he seen you doing it, what would you think the king is going to do?
I'm not a king and I'm not a man, so I wouldn't know. But hey, that's
goddamn, you know what the hell was gonna happen.
No, I don't. If it was like a lady, I look at it as a child. If it's me and there was a little kid, because remember, men and women, I don't agree with the hit because it's too different. So let's look at a lady and a child. If a child did something crazy as hell, I mean, I can't really do much to that child like that.
Thank you, AP. Lady die, you asking a man not to be a man. Exactly. And that's the issue, whatever, because if a man can't be a man, he's not gonna feel like he's not gonna feel comfortable in his own skin. Now, this is what the insecurities and all this BS that happens, right? He's not gonna be able to stand up to what's right and what's wrong, and then now you become a weak man. Now, once you become a weak man, how you gonna raise a strong family? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard for you to raise a strong family when you're a weaker man, because when you need to put your foot down, you're not gonna be able to.
No, you put your foot down, but not literally.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Stephon said the cops do not take men who are domestic violence victims seriously at all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So if a guy's getting hit,
you have to leave. I guess so. Walking away is like the best. I think we did.
Yeah, they laugh at your ass. You coming there? You coming in?
Oh wait, it said wait. Did we miss that?
Yeah. Says how many months away from the Woman King movie?
Oh, I didn't even watch that. It was like Woman King. I'm gonna go together.
Don't make sense.
Don't make any sense.
What the hell is a Woman King? Like the fuck? It says if I get.
All right, thanks for being here. I don't think we ever seen you on here before.
Yeah, what's up,
Hendrix? Thanks for being here. Right.
It said if I get hit, my first instinct is not to go to social. Exactly, and that's how you know you want attention. And then look at her face. Now she famous. Now she gonna be the brick face. That's gonna be her name.
#, Brick Lady. That's what she got.
No, see what I'm saying? Brick Lady. now she got what she wanted, whatever, right? Her black ass lip. It said now remove yourself. There are too many women that antagonize and keep pushing just because they are women. Exactly, man. And that's what I had to kind of do, man, because I could have lost a lot of stuff with, that stupid lady. So all jokes aside, if someone actually hit her with a brick, that would be attempted murder in my eyes.
No, seriously, like that's why I said you got to call the cops on him.
And I was thinking like, why he just didn't hit her with a fist? But that's just another conversation.
I mean, he was mad, like really mad. I don't know. Who knows? Someone said that he was racist or something.
Was it white guy?
Yeah, the guy she slapped. Like
that was a different video. That was from a different video from another time. So there's a reason why men don't push other men that way, and when we do, we fully understand the repercussion. Exactly, man. You know what I mean? So anybody who intentionally attack anyone with the intent to bodily harm to them is equal to Cain and attacking Abel. Attempted murder is actually happening. Yeah, man. So it's with this situation, man. It's a lot of lessons. Like for the ladies, hey, don't be in that environment. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that guy will not hurt you too. Because a lot of times we just thinking, oh, he's a man, he's supposed to do this. No, you know what I'm saying? It's men are not being raised today like how men used to be raised back in the day. So you got a lot of women that's raised by women that tell them like, hey, anybody who put their hands on you, hit them back, right? And they starting this from you young. So if a lady hit a man, like not because when a guy was teaching them their boys and stuff like that back in the day, they was telling them not to hit them back type of deal. So you know what I mean? So we living in a different environment. A lot of people like have different ideas about what's going on. So you know what I mean? You're gonna have to be smart. It said the Bible said you got to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. So hey, be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart out here, because if not, you're gonna get towed up.
Apparently, this story may be fake, but the story is not fake literally in the community, meaning this happens a lot.
That bruise ain't fake. What's up, Yo Key said, love you guys for real. If y'all want to get the views up, join other people's lives. Y'all voice is needed. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, we got to be consistent with that. It's so hard to be on other lives all the time. Yeah. But we gonna work on that. Thank you. So let me share my screen really quick. I'm gonna get into my poll. All right, let's see what we got. Let's get into the poll. It's a quick one. Okay. Let me make it bigger. Nope, not that one. Here we go. Okay, so I made a poll yesterday. So the question, okay, let's see. Men in other countries, cultures and countries are allowed to hit their women if they are disrespected. Should men be allowed to do the same in America? If yes, do you think toxic, combative, disrespectful women would change? So we got 26% that says yes, bring it to America. 9% says no, just ignore silent or do the silent treatment. 57% says no, talk it out. And then 9% says no, allow disrespect and just walk away.
Wow.
Okay, let's see what the comments are saying real quick.
Wow.
Someone says answering anything short of violence with violence is never okay, whether you are dealing with a man or a woman.
I don't know about that. because well, I'm thinking about it in a militaristic mindset, right? Because if we get attacked by another country with violence,
just no.
What the fuck we think we doing?
Too extreme, men.
You know,
women.
I'm just saying now that shit work when it's militarist. All right, keep going.
Someone else says walk away if she gets physical, record and prosecute. Men these days need to have their testicular fortitude
and holding
violent women accountable.
Yeah, I think that's a good way. If you're not gonna hold her accountable in court, you know what I mean, equal rights, equal lefts. So
someone else says my father was stabbed in the face by his ex.
God damn.
He laid her ass out. Bring it to America.
Oh man.
Someone says only get physical if she gets physical, but she's not yelling or insulting, then no. So yelling. So look, you heard this. Yelling and insulting. You're getting, that fist. So someone else says just leave all the toxic people you can. I agree to that. Another one says talk it out. No, I walk away. Not about to use me against me.
Hey, our boy Just Rules up in the building. He says, any woman who provokes a man to possibly hear her is not worth having. My parents taught me better than that. Before resorting to violence against any woman, leave her first. While instilling into us, the law may not be fully on our side in this crooked country. However, the Lord will always be an upright man's side for this life ride. I enjoy what little freedom I have of self. In the words of Jay-Z, lazy face C. If you are having a girl problems, I feel bad for your son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me.
Someone asked who voted yes. I mean, hey.
You got 4 replies.
All right. So thank you all for voting and commenting. All right. So we done with that. Make sure that's the right one. Okay. Yeah. So all right, we're done with that topic. I said we were gonna talk about it long, but
man, honestly, yo, like, all right. I might have some views, some bad views that some people might think is bad, but what would you say? What would you say? What would you pick?
Come on for the answer.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Not talk it out. Ain't nothing to talk about. What's my damn choices? So all right,
bring it to America.
Bring it to America. Talk it out.
Walk away or something like that.
Walk away.
And lead a combative woman. And it was.
What was the other one? No, they nothing to talk about. Okay, you show me the other one. I made the poll and I forgot what I said. None of that. No, go to the poll. Okay. I need to hear the next one and then I'm gonna make my vote because I didn't even vote yet. So we got community. I said.
All right. So yes, bring it to America. No, just ignore silent treatment. No, talk it out.
Okay.
No, allow disrespect and walk away. Which one?
Okay, so the no, just ignore and give silent treatment means that you're staying. Okay, so that's a hell no. So I guess it would be no, allow disrespect and just walk away. Because that means that walking away means that you're not trying to stay with that person no more. That's it. Okay. We don't want to hear your answer. I think we already know. So we moving on.
Hey, bring that shit to America, man.
Oh my gosh.
You know, because honestly, like if we to the point where honestly, we to the point that these other cultures that is doing that, these ladies are actually getting better treatment. If you really look at it, a lot of these ladies are married, a lot of these ladies are having families, a lot of these ladies report less with less depression and everything, right? Because their men have them in check, basically. You know what I'm saying? So we will have to do this for a little small period of time, right? And then those ladies that's just combative, they will just have to, you know what I'm saying, be shipped off to an island by themselves to live by themselves. Would you rather that?
Yeah,
those women, they need to get shipped off to another country or some shit like that.
Listen,
and just build fucking.
I don't care what they do. They already doing that now. So
yeah, they just need to get shipped off somewhere and then they be good. Or you let them get a little spanking or two. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Lucky's in the chat. Y'all go follow her. I think
it's
Lucky Marie is her page.
It said Miss Nixon. What's up?
That's cousin.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? Dang, I didn't even realize. See, I'm not really on my personal page like that. I'm so glad you following us on this page. But yes, we love you too. No, like women are already doing that. Just leave them alone. I'm just saying. Ain't nothing to do. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to discipline. I guess if that's what it is.
Yeah, man, it's discipline because a lot of people. It's just like you got your little badass kids that need to get a little spanking. You know what I'm saying? You spank them and then eventually they'll get it.
You read this one already?
Nope. It says, let who fight, wrestle it out in bed under a full blue moon. May the best person in love win. Yeah, man. He said, I like how they do it in UAE. Yeah, man. A woman can be brought up and charged for exalting and provoking with a man. Yeah, man. And if we just do this type of stuff, right, it'll just bring the decorum back into our nation or these communities and stuff like that. And then now we won't have to worry about a lot of these situations, right? Because a woman know, all right, if I'm yelling at a man, I can get put in jail.
I mean, I agree that it would help stop, it would help stop it, but I don't agree with the violent part. So it's like you got to have another solution. But
she had to go fund me. Hopefully she.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, that'd be crazy. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Bria? What's going on?
Hey, Bria. Look, I owe you your container back. I ain't forget. All right, let's move on. This wasn't even supposed to be that long, but it's a well-needed conversation because this is just what's happening today. So, so now what does our title say? We got single women want second chances after failed relationships. That's what we want to really talk about. We just wanted to warm it up a little bit.
So, what's your opinion about it? What's your first opinion? Single women want a second chances after failed relationship. Is that a good or bad thing?
It's bad. No, because I'm not saying people are going to be perfect. I'm not saying you need to be perfect. But see, sometimes, and I'm talking about after failed relationships. This means that. Let me explain what my title means. You could have a second chance, right? You could have a third chance, fourth, right? But when you wait for years, you had kids, you got married, got engaged, had 4 boyfriends in between. I say, hell no. That's too much after failed relationships. that means that you basically disrespected the person you were with. You had to go through all these people to figure out that you are the one. That's disrespectful to me. It shouldn't take many people, many situations for you to understand who's good for you. That means that you're not good. So that's why I say no. I don't agree with women or men really we're talking about women today, having second chances. No. Honestly, not in that example.
Honestly, in today's society, man, I would appreciate it. Because a lot of times, like dealing with like ladies dating and stuff like that, kind of growing up, a lot of women that I came across, they wasn't humble, right? So, oh, she raised over 40,000. God damn!
Before we had moved on.
Oh my gosh, man! But a lot of today's women are not humble enough to even say I'm sorry, right? So I would think like of a lady saying, "Hey, I'm wanna like second chance. Hey, I messed up." That's more going on the line of, "Hey, I know I messed up. I could have did better in these ways." And I think even if y'all don't get back together, I think that's like a more of a healing thing for her too as well, because it's like we us guys are like, like she's okay, that's good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want your ass, but that's damn good.
I'm about to say it's different. Again, the apology. I think if you change and you want to apologize to people you hurt, do that. Mm-hmm. But I said getting a second chance. That's two different things. Yeah, would you want somebody? I mean, would you allow a second chance after someone apologized after they did whatever they did to you?
Depends on what they did. Yeah, of course.
No, okay. So like what? What do you mean? You were in love and they left you. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's bad.
Yeah, it happens.
So I'm saying that's that example.
Yeah. But they come back and they apologize and say, "Hey, I messed up. I did this, and I, you know what I'm saying? I would accept that, But let me, I'm gonna come back to that. Eric, Seymour 305. Okay,
hello.
What's up, Miami? He said, some women reject protection. They think we are just controlling them. So frustrating. Prevention is the best protection. Yeah, facts. But yeah, so
that's one example. You said it depends on the situation. Yeah. So I guess you were in love.
Like you talking about our situation, right?
But no, I didn't. We don't go into this topic only because I said years and they had multiple relationships, either got married, got engaged, had a kid. I'm talking about had a whole life.
Oh, okay.
I ain't talking about like it's been a year or two and she, wasn't really into nothing. She was focused on work, school. That's different. Because then, I don't see nothing wrong with getting a second chance because you changed over time.
Okay.
But in between all that, you had a whole goddamn life.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. In that way, like
bump that. Yeah. Honestly, like if we together and we break up and you go sleep with another guy, we done. I'm never talking to you no more. That's facts.
Oh my God. So she got to come back within a couple of months.
Nah, fuck that.
No, I'm saying because if she waits 2 years, you already know she's gonna be messing with somebody. Like, come on.
And what's going on, Travel One? It says if other countries are so much better morally than the U.S., people are free to leave for a better life. Do your research, though the grass is not always greener on the other side. No, so other countries have things that are better in their country, right? Just like U.S. got things that's better here. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't become rich like how you can in America, right? And you have more freedoms to be stupid in America, right? But in other countries, they have some laws are better. You know what I mean? Just like in certain states, certain taxes are better, right? Like Texas don't got no state tax, right? But they federal tax, they gonna kill you on that, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? But it's different things no matter what, even in the US or in other countries. You just take the best from each country and put it together, and you go off that. That's all we're saying. It's not saying that, hey, I want to go to this country because it's better. No, it's going to be good things. It's going to be bad things. But the women are less depressed in other countries, in those types of countries, right? And that's a fact. So we can't really, go off that. And it says violence is never okay. It's a time and place for everything. So we like to say violence is not okay until somebody is coming with violence. You know what I'm saying? You're going to call the police and he's going to come with violence to stop whoever's trying to come to you at violence. So I think violence is a necessary step, a necessary thing. We just like to think that we live in a utopia that we just thinking like everybody's going to be peaceful, everybody's going to be loving, everybody's going to be caring. That's not this world that we live in. This world is flawed and we are flawed. So we're not going to have the best intentions on a lot of different things that we're doing. So we got to be honest with ourselves. Like, hey, Do I want to be realistic on what's going on in this world, or I want to just kind of live in like a fairy tale of, hey, everybody's going to be nice, everybody's going to treat me good. Hey, I can walk down this alley with all red clothes on in a Crip neighborhood, or I can, I can do. I know it's a whole bunch of child molesters on this neighborhood. Let me walk down here with my kids, or let me live in this neighborhood rather than doing the research.
So this is the question. This is the last question. So I don't think a man will hit his wife and then be okay with that, especially if she got bruised or got a cut. He can't look at his wife and be like, "Oh, I did that. Oh, she said something did crazy to me," and be like, "Oh my gosh, look at her face though."
Yeah.
I don't think a man would just look at her for the next couple of weeks or month and be okay with that. I think if you are hitting somebody, you plan not to see them, be with them, right? There's no way. I'm just being real. You're gonna.
It's like a guilt.
Even though she said, even if she probably hit you, I don't think as a man. That's my opinion.
That's why you give him a spanking.
But I think that's what Just Rule said. Because there's no way. I just can't see that.
Yeah, what's up, Big?
Hey,
what's going
Big.
on, man? He said, Salute James, lady died. How do we know she didn't go to do agitating and waltzing dance and get the song for the Hey, man, that's what we was trying to talk about earlier.
Now
man.
that looked like no, for real.
He said that big ass mouth like an allergic reaction. Yo,
No, I'm gonna say so. Years ago, remember I told you, or me and my mom told you that she had a tooth infection. What is it called? I can't even think.
Big,
she had a tooth infection, and her face was big like that. I'm not even lying. Or allergic reaction. Y'all know the movie Hitch. Like, come on.
Yeah. Hey, what up, Deshaun? What's going on, brother? What's up, man? Field boys in the house. What's up, man?
Ooh, Field boys in the house. That's what's up. Thanks for being here.
Y'all know nothing about that.
Bringing home to the live. Thank you for that. All right. So let's move on to. Did you answer the question? Oh, we already answered the question. All right. So we're going to get into Angela Simmons. Now, I'm going to just do a brief story on her. Angela Simmons, she used to, be on Run's House, okay? I don't know if you ever watched Run's House. On Run's House, one of the daughters, but then she grew up, created some businesses. She wasn't really in the dating market as much. She was being real picky, Bow Wow was trying to get with her. Lil Romeo trying to get with her. Didn't work out. But it seemed like she liked hood dudes, right? And I say hood dudes because the dudes that she selected are kind of like that. What's another term instead of me saying hood dude? I guess that's the best thing. Trap, right? All right. So her baby's father, right, is a man who was into, violent things. He got murdered, stuff like that. And now her child is fatherless, and she's raising her kid as a single mother. But now she is with Yo Gotti. And where is Yo Gotti from? I was supposed to look this up. Yo Gotti is showing that he is hood-like. Okay, so she likes this type of demeanor from men. Now, Yo Gotti in the song Down in the DMs said that he had a crush on her years ago. I think it was like 2016 or something like that. Years ago. Now, at that time, she didn't get with him because she was almost about to be engaged with the man of her child's father, right? Now, this is not someone that is a single woman who won a second chance after a failed relationship. She just was not ready at the time because she was tied up with somebody else. So the question to you guys is, do you think crushing on someone who is in a relationship is wrong? He was crushing on her while she was with somebody else and continued to crush on her when he found out that she was with that man, and then made another song about, dang, I missed the woman of my dreams. So even though this is a celebrity, even though, right, this is stuff for entertainment, it don't matter. This is what his real crush was like because he's with her today. They are dating now, seriously dating. So do you think do you think crushing on someone in a relationship is wrong? That's the question.
Yep. And yeah, fact. It's honestly, so back in ancient times, right? If a woman was with somebody or married or something like that, guys had it was a code. Guys didn't touch her, right? Because she belongs to him. So we as a culture today, Mr. Steel Girl and all this dumb stuff that
Trey Songz love saying that.
Yeah, like all these little stupid sayings that we have and celebrities and all this type of stuff. Like we don't have the moral character to said no, like, hey, that she belongs to him. You know what I mean? Let me stay away from that because honestly, that's disrespectful. Luckily that guy didn't come across his head for saying that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you saying that type of stuff, you know what I mean? That's you don't know, especially if he's like, say if he's a hood guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that means he gonna come see about you. You know what I'm saying? Because you disrespecting him and his woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you saying that you want him, but no, like that she belongs to him. They have a good relationship
and they had a baby.
Yeah, now and they have a family. So now you are trying to come in between that. You know what I mean? So say if it's in a situation where, you know what I mean, the guy was still alive and then now she's back, she's left him to go with your gotti and stuff like that. Now you just split up a family. Now you become a step parent.
This is the man that was off. I think in his apartment.
Yeah.
I'm not here to bring the facts on how he got off, but he was literally, this is what happened to him. He was into bad business, and they actually caught the murderer not too long ago. So that's good.
Yeah.
But this is the guy that she was with, and this is the one, you know, she wasn't trying to entertain Yo Gotti because, you know, she was with this man out of respect. But so the answer is no. Okay.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. So let's see
what the comments talking about. He said, absolutely, yes, wrong. Yeah, man, this is crazy. So okay. Try one said no violence is not okay, means the police force has a purpose to protect citizens, but the police is going to bring violence, right? So them having a gun and protecting citizens, you have to have a level of violence to do that. You know what I mean? You can't protect nobody without having a level of security. Security comes with violence because you need. So that's why they got the biggest people.
And all their
because a violent situation happened, that big dude is going to fight.
And what's on their belt? Nothing but weapons.
It's weapons. So
they never come with their fists. Like
no one has the right to randomly attack. No, they doesn't. They don't. But we live in a world where that's happens, right? If it didn't happen, we wouldn't have the law against it.
I wouldn't say it's a random attack if you know,
but say it's against the law. Yeah. We wouldn't have a law. We wouldn't need a law if people didn't do it. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be a thou shalt not kill, right? Because we should know not to do it, but we know in this flawed world that's what happens. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. We got to live with reality. Said they tell her that while she's walking around slapping him.
Yeah, I mean it's different for you, lady. So
yeah, man. So, but yeah, honestly, with that Yo Gotti situation, like,
I have another question.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So Yo Gotti made the world know that he was crushing on Angela Simmons in his "Down in the DM" song. What type of man is he to make his secret desire public?
Man, honestly, like a lot of that might have been for clout or just to you know what I mean, see what he can get. Because a lot of these rappers, they just be rapping about stuff that they never been through or stuff that they really haven't seen. You know what I mean? Like they talking about a lot of them talking about they sold drugs or they you know what I mean, all that type of stuff, right? So we have to understand, like, you know what I mean, it could have been just for the attention. He probably must really like her like that. He just was saying that type of stuff too.
He probably did, because he with her now though. That's what made it like he probably was crushing on her. Just like I believe.
Is he married to her?
Wilson, what's his name? Russell Wilson was crushing on Sierra to be with her after dating damn Future.
Is he married to her? Did he marry her?
They just started dating, so not yet.
So
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna marry her, but they seriously dating. So
he probably just playing around with her.
And that's if you want married. You know how some people.
He probably just playing around with him because a lot of times, like people will say, you know what I mean, they work so hard to get their crush or whatnot, and they do all this type of stuff. Now, once they get them, now they just like, okay, like
that's not in all cases.
I'm just saying, I say it happens.
Yeah, it does. And there's times where they happy as hell that they got their crush and they gonna do whatever to be with them.
No, I don't think so. Not guys like that. Guys like that can have any woman they want. So if you telling, that's like if you can have any car you wanted in the world, you just had to go to the dealership and
you're gonna pick your favorite. So that's how I look at the crush.
So you're gonna say, all right, so
that's how I look at a crush. I answered it.
You're gonna pick your favorite, right? But once you start driving that car, now you're gonna be like, "Damn, okay, so this was my favorite car, but I like this car now. I like this car."
But that's very vague. It depends, because if I like what I like, I mean, I still eat some of the same foods today. I just like it. That I mean, it is what it is. It depends on the person.
Mm.
Because I mean,
I'm
you can't.
I'm talking about men now.
I'm not a man. You got to
Exactly.
tell me. I don't know. He just started. I don't know. But so you saying? I said, what type of man is he? Forget that he's a celebrity. There's men, who want to let people know or trying to get this girl that they're crushing with. What type of man would that be? Like, would you do that?
I wouldn't. It's not my cup of tea of kind of putting my business out like that, right? So I'm kind of like the more of a reserved type of dude. Mm-hmm. I don't give like a lot of ladies a lot of attention. I hate that type of stuff because I think more long term, right? And I think in order to help this society out, we have to stop giving the ladies so much attention because I think that's what destroying a lot of ladies because they don't know the attention they get is most guys just want sex, right? So if I'm giving a lady all these attention like these other guys are doing, that means that they're gonna put me in that same category of I can get all men or I can get every man type of deal. And I hate that ego in a lot of ladies, whatever, because I think it destroys families. So for me, I'm not down with that type of stuff. So this is it.
Okay, so then how should men approach women today in the dating market?
In today's dating market, man, honestly,
especially ladies context, especially ladies who they get approached and they're like, I don't want to talk to you. They're very rude, Yeah. But men still need a wife. Mm-hmm. So what should he do? How should he approach them today?
Man, honestly, in today's dating market, a woman should send a choosing signal to you first. If she don't send no choosing signal to you first, I wouldn't talk with her.
You just saying that because I did it to you.
No. I'm talking you. I'm not. That
did we tell that story?
But that wasn't true signal. I'm talking about like how like you look at a lady, right? And then
are you talking about literally like you never met her before?
Yeah, you never met her. You know what I'm saying? You look at her and then she's like, okay, she give you a look like I want you.
Interest, yeah.
Yeah, interest. If she don't give you no look of interest, I wouldn't talk to none of them. Because
that's a good way.
A lot of them are gonna say you thirsty. They're gonna say, "Hey, I don't want you." Oh, these guys keep howling me down, and I just came here for a drink. I don't want you don't need to be dealing with this now because you gonna put a brick in your hand. Now you're gonna want to do something with
it. Stop playing.
Yo, man.
Did we read this one?
Nah. Mm-hmm. It says Americans. Also, Jeru said Americans suddenly fell to amnesia, forgetting the country they love so much was built on the ultra extremely violence. I was about to bring that up. It says, watch 1995 HBO doc film Violence of American Tradition. Yeah, man, like think about it. How many wars America's been in? I think we only been in this country's been it's like 200, 300 some years old, and I think we only had like 12 years of no violence, of no war, being in no war. So this is how this in our DNA. Hey, what's going on?
What up, bro?
What's up? It's yeah, man, it's crazy. It says
I gotta catch her live.
Yeah.
Again, we've been busy. If you know, we don't be posting as much, but
yeah, we coming back.
I see you doing that. But he's talking to random ladies about dating and stuff. I gotta actually watch the show next time.
It says try one says black men or any man attacking a lady because she is talking, yelling, and no cause to pick up a weapon or attack her. Black men deciding a black woman needs to fill resumes for a review before protection says you don't want to. Yeah, man, a lot of guys don't want to protect women today. We live in a society where men are getting tired of being disrespected. So it's just like how with ladies, right? Y'all feel a certain type of way. Y'all stop being submissive, right? So men are going to adjust to as well. So we live in a society today where the same protection that we had in the culture that was before is gone. So you're gonna have your own man to be out there with you to protect you, because a lot of people are not gonna risk their lives for a person that hate men. Honestly,
we still talking about this brick lady.
But yeah, because they.
Oh, okay.
But think about it. Like, why would I protect somebody that hates me? Like, that don't make no sense. Like, a lot of these ladies today, they making all these posts, they talking disrespectful about black men. Black men don't need to do this. Black men don't need, and then now you want protection from us. That don't make no sense. So a lot of guys, I'm not going to risk my life for that. So, and then my black woman is going to say, hey, don't risk your life for that. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna tell me the same thing. But yeah,
Right.
go ahead.
All right, so let's see. Here we go.
It says it's not genuine love if your Gotti's mind, his public expression, confession falls in the category of covetousness, lust, obsession, and inflation.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what a crush is
It's
to me.
lust.
I don't.
Yeah, man.
Having a crush on somebody is really that. You don't even know them, but you're crushing on them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
So
good point.
I don't even know how long that will last, but that's what they doing.
Yep. We got one more comment. It says, why are black men wanting women to approach them? The man is to find his wife. This seems out of order. No, it's not that the woman is approaching them. I said she has to show a choose a signal.
Like if we were in I think you mentioned grocery store, right?
Yeah.
So we're walking down the aisle, and you know how you cross paths, but you look at each other. Some women, they'll look at you and turn their head, and then someone will look at you and keep looking off and on because they find interest.
Exactly.
And a man would notice that you actually are interested. So then that's when you make your move.
Yeah. But if she don't show interest in you, I wouldn't in today's climate, I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna attack your masculinity. So now you're gonna feel down as a man, and then now you're gonna be doing stupid stuff like that guy did, and then now we're gonna be making excuses for why you did what you did. But
let's say the choosing signal is not working because that's just one concept.
I go get another one, honestly.
No, listen. No, I'm not saying that.
Choose a signal. Welcome.
If women continue to show lack of interest when approached by men, what should men do to find a wife, though? Because
it says women can. Hey, what's up, Coco Muwa? What's going on? He said your hair is dope.
Oh, thanks.
It said I told her she like Alicia Keys, y'all. Michael.
Oh my gosh.
Is this Michael? No, it's if women continue to show a lack of interest when approached by men, what should men do to find a wife? And that's kind of
that's the thing, because not every ladies. Some women are shy to even give a signal. Most, I won't say like this, but most promiscuous or women who are bubbly in that way would show interest. But guess what? She's doing that to you and some other men too. So you still got to be careful. I don't think that's a way to find a wife, because that's not going to always like.
I got you right here.
No.
Right? So this is a way. So you walk down that same aisle that we was talking about, right? So if I was a guy, I would purposely get in her way. So I'll be walking like this, and then I'm acting like I'm looking for something, and then you purposely get in her way, and then if you like hit a basket or something like that, be like, "Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry." And then how she responds there is she like, and she do some stupid shit like that, whatever. You already know she for the streets. But if she's like, "Oh, it's okay," with a big smile, then you can be like, "Wow, you look so beautiful. How did I miss you?" You know what I mean? You can say something. You like that, huh? You like that, huh? She was like, "Oh," I'm like, how did I miss you? Like, you a beautiful lady. Now you can kind of, go in and have that conversation, right? So this is what you do for the shower woman, right? But
right, because I'm like, not all ladies gonna be like choosing signals and stuff.
Yep.
Hey,
what's up, brother?
What's up, Marcus? Always supporting.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for the super chat. Yes, we are monetized again. We were on a 3-month probation. Do you understand? Man. But we just got our monetization back like 2 days ago.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Black Try One said a lot of fear in U.S. men. Exactly, man. It's fear on both sides. A lot of ladies don't want to submit to a man because they say, "Oh, well, he's gonna leave me. He's gonna take all my money," or they have a secret account. I think it's fear on both sides because we've seen a lot of dysfunction. So we have to accept that it's fear, and we have to move accordingly, just like it's violence. We have to accept that it's there, and we have to move accordingly because and honestly, this is how the world that we created for ourselves. Until we make more families, until we build more stronger communities, we're going to have to live like this until we get into a situation where we can trust one another. Once we able to trust, because if I say, Trav One, do black women trust black men? You're going to say no. So if there's no trust there, that means it's fear because you don't know what that person is going to do. So it is what it is.
I mean, now ladies are going to be scared now because the girl got hit with a brick because she didn't give him his number. So, I mean, it's just making it worse. They be doing stuff on purpose, agenda, I promise you.
She also said, what
You already
about
read-
the other countries?
I
Are
thought you
men
read-
scared to approach women? Mexico, Brazil, Australia.
It's different. The culture is different
It
there.
depends on the culture.
It ain't the
Because
same like how we do here. It's not nowhere near the same.
I think it depends on the submissiveness of the women.
A lot of women are submissive there anyway.
Yeah. So they're gonna. I don't know about Brazil. I think Brazil is more kind of wild, whatever.
Now,
but yeah, in Australia, depending on where you at, but yeah, man, it just depends on what's going on. You know what I mean? We have to understand, like, hey, every scenario is not gonna fit America, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these countries, they have different things, right? Like China, they have better education than our kids here. You know what I mean? So that's when we say, okay, I want my kids to have a great education. Do I need to move to China? No, you need to be more disciplined with your kids that's here. You know, it is what it is.
So being that what's her name? Angela Simmons, right? She has a history of just kind of like being with men who are like the bad guy.
Yeah.
Right. So why do you think women like dating hood dudes?
I think it's a thrill. So what I realized, like kind of talking with a lot of ladies, they like the fun aspect of these guys, right? So these guys to them bring some excitement. They don't like the monotony. They don't like basically doing the same thing over and over again. They like to, oh well, is he gonna come home tonight? Or what's he gonna do? Is he gonna get shot? Or is he, you know what I'm saying, how is he gonna treat me? Or oh, it's another woman. I need to look through his phone. I need to, you know what I'm saying? They always put themselves in these type of situations where that we have to, you know what I mean, that they want to pull something else. So now they can talk to their friends about. There's a lot of little stupid stuff like that's going on with the younger women. And then once they get older, they like, oh, I chased a bad guy when I was younger. Now I want this guy to kind of take care of, you know what I mean, what's going on here.
Well, that's ladies
right now.
Yeah, that's ladies who wake up. But
yeah,
most women want the bad guy because they feel a very strong sense of protection.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah.
Like to the extreme, because that's what they're doing all day. Is well, the ones who are not punking out, but that's what they're doing all day. Is, you know, making sure that they are like, oh, thank you, Coco.
Okay. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you always showing love and support, man.
Yes, we appreciate another super chat. Thank you.
Yeah, man, we got to get our soundbar ready.
No, we do. We're gonna get our soundbar this time. We're gonna get it hooked up. You know, in the midst of life and everything. Like one of our kids just started kindergarten, you know, so it was a nice share, you know, moment for us in the house. But yeah, so dating the bad guy is just kind of like you have protection, quote unquote, all the time. And then they don't like nice guys at all. You know, we talked about this before. I think the nice guys finish last, or however that works. Yeah. Some women are not attracted to nice men. Now, there's different types of nice guys. You got the ones that kind of just do whatever you want, which is the happy life, happy wife. And then you have men who are just nice, like well-mannered, and they think that the nice, well-mannered dudes are boring. Now, when you deal with someone who is more into violence, his life is around that, then that's when you have more, quote unquote, excitement, and more events are happening. So this brings me to my next question.
Well, let's read one more comment before we go to the next topic right here.
This one?
Yeah. It says you can go to the library, you can find some good women there, or you can go where I'm going tonight, the Black Awareness pageant there. So,
oh wow, okay, that's smart,
man. Go get you a baddie. I see you.
That's smart. That's funny. So, all right, this is not really changing the topic, but it's gonna go online. Okay. Who was the most attractive Black woman back in the early 2000s?
So me, oh. So you had
just name one. Name one.
Name two.
Okay.
So, Halle Berry and Megan Good for me. That was the.
Oh, you okay? I didn't know you liked Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, yeah, she was. I'm talking to the world. Halle Berry was cute.
Most attractive Black woman, yeah.
She was. To me, it was Megan Good. I like Megan Good back in the day. Like, cause I seen her on Cousin Skeeter and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
Like yeah. So that's who it was for me.
Okay, so that was actually the answer I had. I think it was Megan Good. I'm not so I'm talking about like early 2000s. Megan Good was like in King Magazine, all that type of stuff.
You said Nia Long.
Nia Long.
Okay, that was one. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think because Megan Good was in King Magazine, she was showing her tail, then it made her the most attractive versus like a Nia Long because she was well mannered, not doing that type of stuff. Now, Megan Good has a history of dating those type of hood dudes too, right? So I asked that question because it's kind of like not just celebrities, it's a trend.
She dated 50 Cent too.
Yeah. Let me see. She dated so she got a divorce, right? But then she dated after her divorce to a good guy. So that was the nice guy. Supposedly, she was with him 9 years. She was too bored of that. But before she dated him, she dated 50 Cent, right? And she dated Lil Wayne. Those guys are no good. Well, how they approach themselves are the bad type. I don't want to say they're no good, but they're bad dudes. They're a bad guy. That's the look that they're looking for. Just like Sierra dated Future, but now she's with Russell Wilson all of a sudden. So when she got with Megan Good got with her husband at that time, he was the good guy, and she left him to be with another bad dude. Like she's all over the place. It's kind of like you have to watch out for ladies like that. If you see a lady that is into men like that and you're not that, I would say stay away from them because it's going to be very hard to change their desire and wants. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you about to put this up? Oh,
so after she divorced her husband, she dated Disaster, battle rapper. If you watch battle rapping, this is who she was dating. Now she's not dating him now. Now supposedly she's dating Jonathan Mayers. That's the guy that is in Creed, the other lead star.
Oh, so hold on. It said, how do you know her husband was nice? Because he wouldn't do it. He stayed with her for 9 years. It wasn't no mess in the no cheating allegations.
Nope, they had a nice, easy. Well, from what they showed, it was a respectable breakup.
Yeah, and then because honestly, in today's society, only thing she had to do is just say, "Hey, he cheated on me," and then everybody would have been on her side anyway. So, but she didn't even say that. She just said, "Hey, I just didn't." You know what I mean? We grew apart or some bullshit like that. So. You know what I mean?
A whole long paragraph.
Yeah, like I still love him and all this type of stuff, right? So if he was a bad guy, you know what I mean, she wouldn't be talking nice about him. I don't know no woman that's divorced that talk nice about the ex.
But he was the nice guy, you know, well mannered and everything. So
she said she was a biker girl after all.
Right, basically.
So like, so Ike was with Tina Turner for so many years too.
But we already know that there was abuse in that relationship, though.
Yeah. She would have came out. We see how we know what happened in Tina Turner's relationship. It would have been the same thing with Megan Good. She would have been all out with it. She would have been saying, "Hey, he did this, or he did this right here."
Look, this is who.
Yeah,
this is the nice guy she was with. She didn't want him no more. Now she's with him.
So this, she went from this corny guy. To this is how the black women gonna say it. The ghetto ones. From this corny guy to this handsome gentleman.
And that's what I'm saying. If you ask her,
her face would have been like this if she was getting beat on.
Oh my gosh! And there's no way he could have. She was like, I mean, I don't know. This is what I'm saying. You gotta stay away from ladies who like, unless you're this type of guy, cool. But if you're not this type of guy, don't date women that like dudes like this because it's kind of weird. Like what type of dude do you like? That's why you got a divorce. That's why you're divorced, because you don't really know what you want. That's the problem. You don't know what you want. Yeah. And now you're just hurting people in the process. Like, that's funny. Okay, so you wanted to read the comment.
I said. So, hey, what's up, Dane? What's going on, brother? He said, "Hey, James and Doc,
hey, thanks for being here."
Yeah, man, we're gonna be back. We back, man.
Oh, that's Day Ooze. Go back.
Oh, okay. Dang, what's up? What's going on, brother? Dang.
Yes. Okay.
I appreciate it, bro, for coming on YouTube, man.
Yes.
It said, yeah, but that was after the fact. Then Tina didn't expose Ike until after.
Well, it's been a couple years now. Megan Good ain't worried about that man doing nothing, and I
wouldn't say that. Yeah, It says what's that?
The
The brick
brick?
lady is even a sister. Oh, hey, hold on now. You going deep, Marcus. We can't be going about that stuff, man. She wanted the streets. Yeah, man. Facts. Yeah, man. And this is so like a big problem, right? Because a beautiful woman like her, you would think like, hey, she has a nice guy. She's married. You know what I mean? Now, the thing they got to do is have kids. They got the perfect family. They got enough money to get the white picket fence. She's not like all the other entertainers and all that type of stuff. Like, because like most of the black women that's entertainers are single, right? So now she's one of the people. Well, she's an actor, entertainers and actors. She's one of the ones that got married and was that was in a great marriage. You know what I'm saying? We didn't hear anything.
Well, that's true. So now she's dating the guy Jonathan Mayers, which is like I think he's like 6-7 years younger than her.
Yeah. So it's like what do you want type of deal.
So
let me see. Hold on, right quick. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I know what you meant. Yeah. I see where you was going, man. I probably need to talk to you offline about some stuff. But yeah.
That's funny. So now this is a question because they saying cougars, do away with the cougars. You shouldn't be a cougar, whatever. But do you think it's okay for women to date men who are 5+ years younger than them?
Yeah, I think honestly, it is okay if they are accepted. They're okay. You know what I mean? So say if they don't want to have kids or something like that. Say if it's a young guy that don't have any kids, I wouldn't think that's the best scenario to be in, right? Because I was talking with a gentleman in this same scenario, and he was dating an older woman. She had kids, and he wanted to have kids, but he was with her. So he was about to be a stepdad to her kids, but she was too old to have kids now. You know what I mean? She didn't want it anymore because of that. So I was like, yo, you're gonna forfeit having, you know what I mean, bringing life into this world because you want to be with her? And he was like, yeah, man, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, bro, like, and the parents, and I think he was the only child. So their whole lineage would have been gone. I was like, bro, you understand what's like the sacrifices you're making for a divorced woman? Like it's you know what I mean, it's a lot of it's I understand, like, you know what I mean, you love her and all that type of stuff, but it's, you know what I mean, you putting yourself, you making a lot of sacrifices for, you know what I mean, something that's not going to be maybe your best interest 10-20 years from now when you don't have any kids. Like, but man, I didn't follow up with that guy or whatever, so hopefully that relationship failed and he's able
my god
he's able to have kids.
That's crazy. So I'm gonna read a story of women who date men who are younger. So let's see. This lady dated a man who was 15 years younger than her. So let me see. So what he said was the man that's 15 years younger than the lady, he said that younger girls, they really don't know what they want and they're kind of lost. And then I feel lost. And then I saw her confidence and I was so attracted by just how she worked really hard and she know what she wants. Now, the younger guy is saying that he doesn't want to date younger girls because they're lost. They're not mature. But older ladies have it together. They know what they want. So he's attracted to that. What are your thoughts on that? Did I explain the story right?
I think that's a damn lie.
This is a story that of like real life couples, women who are dating younger men and what their conversations, what they think about it.
Honestly, and I think this is the problem because so the man is supposed to teach the woman what she wants, right? Because a lot of times ladies not going to know what they want because they never had it, right? So now if a lady knows what she wants, that means she's been with a lot of men already to say, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this now. And I don't like this, I don't like this, right? So that means she's been dating a whole bunch of different guys and sleeping around a lot. So now you come into a situation where it might be trauma involved. It might be, a lot of bodies involved. So, it might be kids involved because of, she's dated this person. So that's why it's up to the man to show, hey, this is what a man is, right? And this is the standard of what a man's supposed to do. I'm upholding all the standards that a man's supposed to do, and this is what you're gonna get, right? If you go out there, I'll say if you leave me and go out there, you're gonna find the same type of man, right? Either that, but they might lie to you to make you feel a certain type of way to get in your pants. But this is how men operate. Because if you honestly look at it, most men are exactly alike. You know what I mean? We like respect. We like that our women are respectful to us. We like that our women treat us nicely, whatever, and we want sex. That's basically it. And food. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like we basic. You know what I mean? We like quietness. We like relaxing. You know what I mean? We like to be able to provide for our families, and that's it. Like,
so I guess that guy that said, the lady knows what she wants. He'd rather be with somebody like that than somebody that is lost. So I guess that means he didn't have a father growing up to teach him whatever you said, or he just don't have time to teach nobody. He wants somebody to come kind of correct.
Every woman you get with, you're gonna have to teach them.
Well,
just
of course, but
woman,
not.
Just like
I don't think it was to that extent.
Just like the woman's gonna have certain things that she likes, whatever, right? That she will like for you to do. You know what I mean? So every relationship, you should be teaching your woman, hey, this is how a man operate, right? So now it wouldn't be no, why is this going on? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Because a lot of ladies don't know what a man is. They've been told from social media, they've been told from a single parent, they came from a single parent household, and their mom told them a man's supposed to do this, a man's supposed to do this, right? But they didn't have this talk from a man, right? That's like a man and telling a woman, hey, this is how when you have your period, this is what you should do. You're gonna let me talk to our daughter. Say we had a daughter. You gonna let me talk to our daughter about what to do on a period?
No, but you probably would talk to her about it, like, your experience with me. There's ladies who, thank you, Marcus. There's ladies who have an attitude problem when they're on their cycle, right? So you'd be like, well, your mother, quote unquote, doesn't do this. This is why you should make sure that you're like that. Learn from, you'll encourage positive behavior. Yeah, I think it's good to talk about it.
But certain conversations a man should be having with a woman, and a woman should be having with a man, basically, right? Because it's certain things that you need to get from a man, conversation to have. So what is a man? You need to get that from a man, because they're going to be able to say why they doing certain type of things, right? A woman can say, hey, he don't want me to be out at 12 o'clock because he's controlling. He don't want me to be out at 12 p.m. because he's controlling. But then you ask that man, no, it's because I understand what goes on at 12 o'clock, especially in this street, this neighborhood. This is what's going on. These people you got to watch out for. That's why I'm not out there with you. So I know this is going to happen. So I want you to be protected. I love you. I care for you. Blah, 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 blah. But to her, it's controlling. Rather than saying, hey, no, it's people out here messing with me. That love me, that care about me type of deal.
So this is a random question. So are men, do you think, don't think of you, right? Think of just like regular dudes, right? Men, are they actually saying, I don't want you to go out in the street because of all of the dangers, and they explain what that is? Because if you just say don't go because I said so, or whatever that y'all men would say in a masculine way, right? That's cool. But are you explaining why? Because that's what the teaching is coming at. Do you think men are explaining why?
I honestly would say no, because they understand a lot of women are not listening. So it's kind of like talking to a brick wall. So it's like what would you talk to a brick wall?
No, you're with this lady. That means that you want to be with her. So you take your time and explain.
But think about this, right? Most people are not married, right? So if most people are not married, that means most people are not in a serious relationship. So if most people are not in a serious relationship,
no,
a lot of times they're not going to put a lot of energy into those people, because they can be like, all right, I'm here this week, I'm going the next. Right?
No, that's very extreme.
It's real.
Okay, so most people are not in serious relationships. So therefore a man is not going to sit here and explain
himself
why. Okay, explain himself.
Yeah.
Okay, so the men that are in serious relationship with this lady that they probably want to marry, do you think they're explaining?
They will.
Why?
The ones in serious relationship will explain themselves because they see something in you, right? But the ones, if they don't see much in you, why the fuck am I talking to you? Because you can be gone. I can just go replace you, right? And just go get another woman that I don't have to explain this shit to. It's kind of like if I don't want a single mom or some shit like that, I'm just gonna find a woman without kids. I'm not going to be like, well, let me explain to this lady how she had a baby before getting married. It was so bad. They're just gonna be like, nah, I'm good, and I'm just gonna go over here.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think,
I
my opinion, from what I'm seeing, I don't think a lot of men are explaining, and then you got men that's not explaining. They're just like saying stuff, but they don't give you no like context.
I told you why.
But I'm talking about serious relationship.
I think in a serious relationship, you are the exact expression of what that man is, right?
Unless that man is not a man. All men are not, like that though. We know this.
Yeah, but I think that's rare. If a guy
rare
because a guy don't want to get embarrassed, right? That's the number one thing a guy doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be embarrassed. So I'm not gonna be letting you go out there making me look stupid, because everything you do stupid, people gonna look at me for it. So if I'm just letting you out there being stupid, that means I don't really care about you. Because if I did care about you, I wouldn't let you look stupid in front of other men. Because if the way you look, just like say if you're on LaPeef or something like that, right? You know what I mean? Or you're on a show and then you out there being all ratchet and getting loud and being ghetto and stuff like that, whatever, right? I'm gonna have to say something to you about it because people gonna look at me like, oh, ain't that your wife? Why your wife out here cussing these guys out? You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So, but since a lot of people are not married today, there's nobody that hold them accountable.
Okay. Let's see. The ones at the top.
Yeah. That a rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, I was like, okay, yep. Okay, these up here. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. We good. They failed to have a very important conversation beforehand. I think we went far. I think we off this topic now. However, the silver lining is that he can still have kids with someone else later on. If the relationship fails, it's still quite the risk and sacrifice. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what I tell man. You gotta be careful what you're sacrificing. Like I'm not sacrificing my ability to have kids because I want to date an older woman.
Oh goodness. All right. So the next part to this is about J-Lo and Ben Affleck. Now I'm bringing this up because there are, to me, women who would be with somebody, right? They don't want to be with them no more. They have a whole life after them. And then, oh, my relationships failed. That's the topic, right? My relationships failed. I want you back. So, J-Lo and many others are the example of that. This was years ago, early 2000s. She was with this man.
That's weird. They weird.
They're weird?
Yeah, I can't do that.
Why are they weird?
I can't see you dating with somebody else. Say we broke up, right?
She actually was married.
And you
after
married
that.
Somebody else, date somebody else. Kind of like we were talking about earlier. I can't. Mm-hmm. This shit is over with. This shit is over. Done. You should have stayed with that guy. You know what I'm saying?
But she don't want the guy because it didn't work out.
Stupid.
That's something.
You shouldn't have left then.
Now, no, this is it. She knows now because she had to date and marry other people to figure out they were not the one, but you are.
Yeah. It's like me taking a gunshot to see how that shit feels, so I won't know how a gunshot feels. Like, no, like you know what I mean? Certain things, like in relationship, if that woman belongs to you, she belongs to you. Nobody else should be able to touch her. You know what I mean? So this is crazy. Yeah, man. He said spinning the block. Hell no, exactly, man. We good. Time is precious, man. So it's, you know what I mean? I can't see myself because I just can't see myself doing it.
Well, this is them now. So much older. This was like almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. It's like, come on.
So you already answered the question, but would you date a woman who wanted to come back to you after 20 years?
No, it's because she in her 40s, 50s now. Like, nah. He can go get him a little 23-year-old.
He probably did. He wants her now.
Yes. I guess he he's just kind of like, hey, I want somebody to die with me type of deal. And I know she's not here for money type because of those celebrities, right? So she probably got her money. He got his money.
Right.
So
and then he probably had a relationship with her. So I understand what you're saying. Men could have any lady that they want. But you know, when you build a relationship with somebody that you actually like, I mean, I don't see nothing. I don't think he should be back with her. That's say no to that. But I'm just talking about in the conversation, like wanting to be with somebody that you know, is more familiar. I'm saying.
But think about this, right?
He knows her, and I guess he probably was like, "Good luck" when they broke up.
But think about
their
this,
engagement.
Right? If she left him and went to somebody else for 20 years, that means so many different men imprinted on her. Every relationship, a man is they're gonna take a piece of you, right?
Yeah, she was married.
Yeah,
and she had kids.
How
with
long
the man.
she was married?
I think it was like almost 10 years.
Yeah. So you
with
married
a
for
singer.
10 years. So that same person he dated 20 years ago before she got married is not her now. She changed to a totally different person. Maybe I guess when she became a wife, that made her different or something. I don't know. Maybe she became more submissive or something. That's probably what they was lacking in the first time. But it's like I don't get it, man. I can't see myself touching her again.
So let's say yes, Mark Anthony. Let's say it wasn't 20 years. It was like 2 years, and she did not get with nobody. But she left you,
and she stayed celibate.
That's the thing. I don't think ladies are celibate. So
she was celibate.
What I'm saying is, what you're saying sounds cool from maybe back in the day. Today, there's ladies that's not even virgins, let alone celibate. So that's like not even a 1%. That's
I'm telling you, man.
So I'm saying that's just what it is. Ladies are with other men, and it's what they do today too. To get over you, they'll get with somebody else. Mm-hmm. I think that's a stupid concept, especially if you just having sex with them. But that's what's happening. You don't know if she had 3 people after you. You're never gonna know that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like I would know that because I'm gonna ask her certain questions. I'm gonna make it seem like, you know what I mean, like I was dating all these people or something like that.
How many did you date? Trying to trick them?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying. It was good. I had this woman. You know what I'm saying. Did you date anybody? Blah blah blah. And then
they're gonna be like, nope.
She was like,
you ain't about to add body. No.
She was like, yeah, I dated, but it didn't go too good for me. You know how women like to say it didn't go too well for me.
But see, that's up in the air.
This guy was abusive. This guy cheated. This guy did blah blah blah. And I was like, oh wow, how long were you with him? And then they was like, oh yeah, we was like for a year. I said, oh y'all lived together? Oh yeah, just for a little bit, you know. And then now
so
I got
tricking.
your ass.
You tricking.
I got you because I already know you slept with him because y'all living together. Y'all been together for over a year, and then I got you. So he said, Jane, hold the line. Exactly, man.
That's funny. But honestly, I was gonna say
Mark kept smelling Wesley Snipes on her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna say,
oh, what if that happened? He kept calling out Wesley's name, and they in the bedroom, and she called.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Because look, why she been with somebody for so long, and he imprinted on her. He hit it a certain type of way that she liked, or something like that. He probably had her legs in the air, something like that. Like you don't know what's going on, and then now you.
So what about
no?
So what about? Okay, you talking about if you know though. You haven't dated, you dated her before, you know she was with people. But the ladies who you didn't date before and they had people before you, it's the same thing, right? Or no?
I don't like that shit either. But I would prefer that because at least I can reason, okay, that was before me, right?
Okay, because I'm trying to understand.
But now once you know what I'm saying, once it come after me, I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? So now you went back to your old ways.
Mm-hmm.
To me.
No, for real.
You didn't learn your damn lesson. So now you just giving this shit up for free and you want me to pay for it.
Moral to the story, ladies, make sure that you try to hold your sacred place as long as you can. Don't let the media, people around you, your friends tell you otherwise. Some people say, oh, you need experience before you get with a man. But men would say, do you need experience, Jane? No. With sex? No. Why not?
Because that's my job to teach you. And okay. That's what I was talking about earlier. That's another thing that a man's supposed to teach.
So they don't care about that. Now, if you're talking about certain dudes may care, but that's a small percentage of dudes. Like we're talking about good men. There's a lot of good men in the world, actually. It's just that they are looked over on. Like no one wants them. They're either too short, too nerdy, too nice, too boring. I don't like their job.
Too fat.
You know, or too fat, you know. So we walking past men that actually could be a suitable husband for you. and then not making enough money. So,
Yep.
you know,
Exactly.
so I think don't let that, I could sleep with whoever I want, do whatever I want, and then get married. I don't think that that's good. I think you should just hold it as much as you can and just make it, more, what is it? Special.
Mm-hmm. And then she
What's
pushed
special?
out a baby for another guy. Like it's kind of like
She
damn.
had, yeah.
You pushed out a baby for another man and everything. You've been locked in for 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. That is weird.
And you're gonna leave him, and then I almost think they got kids together. So what, like, you know what I mean? It's like what's so good about me? For you to leave your family, for your family broke up and you divorced, and now all of a sudden that I'm supposed to be your knight in shining armor, like
that was the good guy that she should have kept, is what it was.
yeah, man, it's crazy, man. So Marcus ever said, "Lay down, please come back to next week. The episode on the people was dope, but there was some BS going on."
Yeah, I seen a little bit of it. I like some of the people they had on there that wasn't on there for a while. I'll be on there next week. Let me help stop the BS.
Is it Wesley with smooches, saliva kissing all on Jennifer in the film, man? Yeah, man, it's like I don't know, man. I can't see that. I can't. It'd be hard for me to even see that stuff, man. To check the so-called friend zone for the good ones. But yeah, man. And the sad thing about it, they will never respect those guys. They never will. You know what I mean? And that's kind of a problem. That's why a lot of guys are faking so much. They're turning themselves into so-called bad guys, and until you know, like I remember, like, oh man, this shit was crazy. What? I remember growing up, and this guy probably ain't gonna watch. He's not watching this, right? But it was a guy I went to school with.
You don't know.
He was real nerdy, right? Corny. Nobody paid him no attention, right? This man grew some dreads, started dressing in polos, started talking different, walking different, everything and stuff like that, right? He's acting like he was like kind of like a little hood and all that type of stuff, right? And man, I mean, one time I seen him and he had a whole bunch of girls around him, and I was like, yo, that shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he just changed up his whole. Yeah, he's the same dude.
Yeah, the same, right? Same dude. You never know.
Changed up how you dress, how you talk, how you walk. Grew some dreads. Now all the ladies want them. They like, oh, shake your dreads. This is when dreads was hot back then when I was in high school. Shaking dreads, he was shaking his dreads and shit like that and dancing. He was doing lean with it, rock with it and shit.
Oh my god,
and these ladies look
that's kind of
like, yeah, like it's like stupid shit, man.
I knew somebody like that. Same thing. They didn't grow. I think they did grow dreads too, but they got buff. Like they toned their body up. Yeah. And they gave women what they like, you know, the muscles and everything. And then he had a lot of women too, but before that, not that attractive. Yeah. Nobody likes him. Too quiet. You know, not assertive enough.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm saying, man, on our road on Sundays. Okay, man, you always moving. I see you, brother. So let the ladies learn the hard way. Yeah, man, and sadly, I don't want the ladies to learn the hard way, honestly, but that's just how it's going to have to happen, man, because and a lot of the guys, man, because the guys been learning the hard way for a while now. You know what I mean? A lot of the stuff that the guys I had to go through are going to start to trickle down to the women, because of if the head is getting beat up, right, that's going to trickle down to the next person. So if the leader of your community is not respected, how you think they're going to respect the women of your community, right? But we as people don't understand how the world looks at us, right? We feel like everybody's supposed to hand us out stuff. They're supposed to respect us just because violence should be no violence. It should be nothing, right? And the world is like, yeah, no violence. Here's a peace treaty, and then they kill you. Because that's what happens in the real world. How many peace treaties did they sign with the Native Americans, and they destroyed all them peace treaties, right? You have to understand. You have to be strategic in how we operate in this environment, in this community. But we're not looking long term. We're not looking at the past. We're not learning from it. You know what I mean? So they said I had a similar story. Yeah, man, it's a lot of guys like that, man. It's crazy, bro. I was like, bro, man, it's almost wow. So you can bring horse to water, but can't force him to drink, man.
All right, so our live is coming to an end. We hit all the topics, the trending one, the brick lady and all that. And just talking about single women who want second chances at the failed relationships, I say no, don't do that. Women, stop doing that. Men, I don't think that you should sit here and entertain that.
Yeah. But say if a woman, like, say if y'all broke up and a week later, 2 weeks later, she's like, "Hey, I messed up." Hey, honestly, I always tell guys like, "Hey, that's better." Because,
that's different too, yeah.
Because like they're showing like, "Hey, she's humble," and I mean, you can work with that, right? So just like how we will want a second chance. Hey, sometimes we got to give the ladies a second chance and stuff like that, right? So what I mean, we have to love and respect one another, and if that person can say they sorry, hey, we got to be like, all right, let's go. I'm with you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. You know what I mean? And then y'all move forward.
So if they cheated and
oh hell no.
I'm just saying, we gotta explain what you mean.
That shit done.
If they disrespected
you already know that answer because
I was joking.
I was about to say, because I said
I was trolling
even
you.
If we broke up and you said with somebody and shit is over with.
Hey Ali, what's up?
Hey, what up, Ali? What's up, brother? Yeah, man. I was like, if we broke up and you slept with another woman, that shit's over with. It's done.
Y'all make sure y'all check out Ali's page too.
Yeah,
he started his live shows and all that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Like that shit is over. So I would set those, if men set those ground rules, man. Like, hey, you know what I mean? You can tell them like from the jump, like, hey, if you ever leave me or we ever split, if you go that way, stay with that guy. Don't come back to me because that pussy spoiled now. that shit old like milk. God damn, that shit done.
Stop playing.
That shit over with. What's up, Mr. Bobby Wright? What's going on?
Hey, Bobby, what's up?
Yeah, I said Wright died. I knew James was gonna change his time on that. Well, nah, I ain't changed nothing.
All right, y'all. So,
he said he's tuned on that. Yeah, man.
Exactly. So, if you wanna hear us talk about a specific topic, DM me. Let me make sure I got my link here. DM me, Lady Di DTM. Let me know. I still get a lot of videos. People are sending videos, even though we haven't been doing videos lately.
Yeah, we about to crank it back.
But still send videos like you've been doing. Suggest a topic. Write it in the comments. Write it anywhere so we could talk about it. What's up, Fatty? How are you? Write it in the comments and all that. Let us know, and we'll talk about it. If you want us to bring more people on here, sometimes we used to do it. We go off and on with that. So you could suggest that too. If you want to come up, let us know in the comments. We are monetized again, so you could definitely join our be a member of our YouTube channel, and you get all the perks there. If you want to get any wife coaching, we do that. I actually have clients I've been getting off of YouTube. Thank you so much for the ones who have been booking me. It's been a great journey with you all. Even when we were not monetized, I still received clients, which is great. Helping ladies one at a time. If you are a man seeking advice as well, or you want to seek advice in more of like a leadership, you're trying to learn how to be more assertive, more confident in yourself, want to gain more financial freedom, James has all the tips and knowledge about that. So we have a lot of answers for you guys. And if we don't, we know people that is on our team that could help as well. So make sure you guys do that. Email us at bookladydie@gmail.com.
I might just make a video about like kind of like some of the financial things that we do, right? Because I own a few properties and stuff like that. So, and I can show you guys like how to, get them, not spending so much money, what type of properties to look for, and different things like that, right? So, he said,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. It's against the law for the divorce, man.
Marcus, let me tell you one thing.
Against the law, brother.
I have experience having step parent. James have experience having a step parent. We have experience, and we see how it is, how it affects the children. I got 3 kids with this man. I don't want them to be affected in that way. I'm a stepchild. I'm good. We're not doing that. We stable. Me and him actually have the same mindset on that. And we both come from a divorced family Therefore, we not doing that.
Yeah.
You know, we're not doing that. It's about family. It's not just about me and him. So
Yeah, man. Life ain't about us.
it's
man.
not about us all the time. Drop the video. Yeah.
That's it.
So
That's a dope video.
drop the video about the financial.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, yeah, man. And then I'm gonna probably try to lay it out because there's so much stuff, man, that we can do. And like
You probably
I'll
should
just-
start doing more videos
I'll
like
just tell
that.
y'all this. I was in 2017, I was buying houses for 10 grand. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that you can kind of do and stuff like that. And you know what I mean, just knowing the information and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't know. And then you can go to the bank and tell them, like, hey, I got a house paid for cash. You know what I'm saying? Like now they giving you high credit limits and all type of stuff, right? Because you got to work on your credit first, right? But you know what I mean? But we'll
shed more light on, have more videos, not just about dating to marriage, but in order for you to be dating married, you got to have your finances together. So we'll get into that. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. We will see y'all next time.
Peace.
That girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine.
Music licensing reimagined.
I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine. My one time for the one time.